All right. Thank you guys for showing up early as usual. You guys are amazing. Wood, Mesk, everybody else. I know you guys are here every single day, and I really appreciate that for sure. Everybody else, welcome to Babinot Gaming. If you haven't already done so, smack out like and subscribe. I'm sitting here with my coffee, and we're going to do a little Old Burg in today. Old Burg. I know, crazy, silly. Mm-mm-mm. Oldberg sounds good, sounds interesting. Hey, Vidius, what is up? What's going on? Everybody here so early. It is great. We're gonna go hit some Oldberg. We're gonna go pop some carps, my friend. And I'm pretty sure my mic looks on. I don't see anything. So we are golden. We are definitely golden. Analytics says I'm good. So I'm gonna trust I'm good. Oldberg. We're gonna go pop off at Oldberg. Tench is like almost an after bite, almost like Bear Lake. I'm gonna be actually going on. Mesk did a video on this spot a couple of days ago, and so did Rank. I'm not sure. I know Grazi was here, but I think Grazi covered a different spot. So I know at least Mesk was here. The only variation I'm doing for Mesk is Mesk used strawberry. He used strawberry when he was at this spot. I'm going to try cocoa, and I'm going to do a little variation. I had some cocoa made up from a while ago. There's a younger YouTuber, JSG Gaming, I just seen this morning, also did from. It's fairly similar to this spot, so it'll be interesting. So I'm going to be about 70-50, and it's going to be I think it's like a 10-meter clip. It is a 10-meter clip. Catching eels, I could try, Tyler. I am not a big eel person. I have caught eels in the past, but I have not actually went to go get eels. Eels like a good eel likes a very particular weather. It likes to be cold. It likes to be raining. I know there's spots here in Oldberg that work, and there's a couple good spots in Volkov as well for eels. Oh, happy hour! Yay, good times. Yeah, I don't care about happy hour so much anymore. I forgot to take that friction. Oh well, I'll grab that friction when it comes out. So today I'm only going to use, I'll show you my setup. I may change as time goes on, but for the moment, I'm going to try a mugga hook. I usually only use these hooks up in tuba. They do really well up in tuba for wild carp. For almost everything else, I usually use my Bloody Series hooks, S1Os. I'm not even doing that. I'm just going to keep going with my cocoa, and the tench are gonna be after bites, kind of like bear. Tench will eat any kind of pop up. That way, I'm not flipping in and out. So this is gonna be my setup today. I'm gonna run this. Like I said, usually I use a Bloody Series hook. I may switch back to that, guys, later on. It's what I used in bear. What I used in bear was, I mean, I can target specific tench, but I'm probably not. Yeah, I popped here last night just to fool around, and I got a little better than that. Yeah. Yeah. It's I got a little better than that last night. So I didn't try with this mugga hook. It's the only difference. I decided as a last minute thing to use it. Like I said, usually if I'm at Old Burg or Bear Lake, this is the hook I use. I usually use a Bloody Series 1.0 hook. And we'll see what we're going to rip out. Donuts sucked. I mean, okay, donuts didn't suck. I caught a lot of fish. They just wasn't worth a lot of money. But that's all because of the way they nuked the wacky rig. So, um, no trophies or anything. I got some decent size pumpkin fish. Other than that, nothing really to write home about. Put it this way: I started at the river, the top, and I went all the way to the bottom, and then I trolled up. All in all, I ended up with like 71 fish. Now, before the nerf that they did to Wacky Rig, I would have been sitting at probably 140, if it makes any sort of sense. So that nerf they did to Wacky Rig kind of like nuked it in half. It's a very painful nerf. It's still nice to do, just as a calm sort of thing to do. Just I still like to do it, but if you're looking to make a like a shit ton of money on it, it is not that profitable. In fact, I think I ended up with like 160 silver for the little more than an hour I was there. I immediately went to Bear and had a lot more than that. And then I went to Tunguska for a little bit last night, which put me up over 10 because Tunguska's still hot. I think I need to be a little more to the right. I was last night, but we'll see. We'll see how these morning bites go. Yeah, I'm regretting my life decision. Well, it's about right. I didn't even look at the weather. I guess I should have. It's 18. It should be popping. Tomorrow will be a little better. A little rain. I'd like to get a decent size grass carp out of here. We'll check out the bite rate. The bite rate is still a little slow. I will put on my 1.0 hooks. Yeah, Belay is pretty nice. I mean, well, you can't even get to Tunguska yet. I was going to say if you spin fish Tunguska, I mean that's not really that big a fish. It's very similar to Belaya. Very similar. Only you make a lot more silver. Hey, Joven, what is up? How's the spider population today, my friend? If we go through the morning and I don't get a bite, I will swap hooks out for my bloody series. I just wanted to experiment with them because I know other people fish with the muggas exclusively, and I kind of fish with the bloody series pretty much exclusively, except for when I go wild carping, like I said. Oh, nice. Fun fact: I caught a burbot here last night. Same spot, just one. Nice. Oh, looks like Hulk found an E-bream spot. That's interesting. E-breaming's kind of nice. maybe we can here. In fact, I'm just going to let me take if we start catching tench, and let me just take tench out of there. I wanna do some carp fishing primarily because I do want to do I'd really like to have a nice grass carp out of here. I really would. I may have to swap though. Like I said, these hooks I should have been getting nailed on by now. I might have to do some breaming too eventually. I know a lot of you guys still do the breaming. And I still got lots of pea porridge and garlic dough. I'm willing to run. Oh, it looks like we're finally getting some nibbles here this morning. It's kind of how it was last night. I found Old Burg was like it'd be quiet, and then all of a sudden all three poles would be down for whatever reason. But I was also fishing with my Bloody Series hooks. I'm probably going to go ahead and shift this a little. I let my friction down too much. I will shift these poles a little bit. Get them a little more out over here. Since that's where I was last night. It is. I'll take 5K. I'd like to see a little more action than I'm seeing right now. The same one's going to bite again. I think my poles just might be a little off. Last night I had them more. Like where this left one it is right where my furthest left one was last night. Everything else was right around that hole. Can I? Yes, I can press M. Whoop, right there. There's where we be. Yeah, potatoes, cheese. Cheese mainly. Tench actually eats a lot. I mean, we like to say only cheese and stuff, but I mean, Tench eats my boilies. They eat the raspberry boilies. They eat the cocoa boilies. I'm only clipped 10, just 10 meters on all three poles. I'm actually running pop-up 22s on all of them as well, and I think I had a pop-up 16 on a few of them. There's a four banger. So what I'm going to do is I am going to move these over just ever so slightly. Because I think being over here was a little more helpful. Oh, I yeeted that one. What's up, everyone? Woofy! Hey, no problem, Vitra, no problem. I will try my best to answer all your questions. I mean, so far the commons aren't bad coming out of here. They're fairly nice size. That's better. That's about how I was looking last night. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Oh no, I can't give you that. If I could give you that, I'd give it to somebody else. I mean, even myself. I can't. That's a good one. I don't have that kind of money. Here comes another nice common, guys. Yeah, yeah. Please don't beg for reels and stuff. It will not end well. I assure you. I definitely assure you. You will not like the end results if you want to beg for reels. What is up, Custis? How you doing? You know, normal days. We're gonna try to get some old Burg carp. So far, it hasn't been too bad. I wish it'd be a little heavier. 4 minutes, 4 fish, but they're all decent size. Oh, the 500 gram Taman. Yes, I can see that. I'm kind of hoping that it picks up a little bit. Now, tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit rain, so we might have. This 20 degrees is actually what's going to be a little better fishing. I honestly believe. Oh, trophy rough. Yeah, yeah, brother. You got a trophy rough spooling you out. Well, I'll send down a forklift to help you lift that out of the water if you need. call in and call in the army. Get the helicopter to come and winch it right out. Ah, for breams, that's a good question. I'm not even sure because I haven't been breaming for a long time. Um, breams used to really go to town at Oldberg about the same as the carp. If it's anything about 18 to 20, but you know, they only bite at night. So if you're trying to, the reason I don't bream a lot is because they don't bite during the day. So you really don't have a whole lot of action. You basically got to do something. Yeah, you basically got to do something else during the daytime. There's my first small common. And so if you're breaming, you almost want to go like carp fishing during the day or something. Which is why I tend not to go breaming very often because I hate switching rods. I basically, if I was to go breaming nowadays, I would take these and basically make 3 bream rods, and then I would just I'd put some smaller reels on them, and then I would just use them for breaming, and I'd pop my carp rods during the day. Yeah, breams are not that finicky. You just got to find the right hole, and it has to be at night. Usually, biting is 2000 to whatever time in the morning 0506. That sounds pretty close to what they do. But this is actually slower than when I came here last night. I kind of came here to test the spot out a little bit last night, and it was a lot more active than this. And then I went to Tunguska because I love Tunguska. Tunguska is a really nice money maker, guys, but you know, sometimes we get trapped in Tunguska and we just stay in Tunguska because, we're making silver and we don't explore outside of our own elements. I see a lot at a higher level. I see a lot at a higher levels just doing amber and Tunguska, and they don't ever come back to the old maps like the old Burg maps and the other maps. You know, I do. I enjoy doing like Bear Lake. You give me a nice day for Bear Lake. Oh God, I love Bear Lake. There's another common. That's a nice size common. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, Gustus. I don't know about how good of a fisherman I am, but we try. We try. We know the spots. Sometimes RF4 don't want to cooperate with us. That's all. I mean, it's still a marker. It's close to not being an ugly fish. 3 kilograms on a common makes it not an ugly and sickly fish. We are definitely popping these commons out of here with the cocos. Like I said, I know Mesk and all them was running strawberries very effectively the other day. And there's only one true reason I did not Thank you. I appreciate it, Gustus. There was only one true reason I did not run strawberry. So I spend a ton of money. Yes, I have this for strawberries. I basically have 20 corn or 15 corn left and 20 boilies. I do have some dip, but what I have a metric ton of is cocoa. So I decided to try a cocoa here at Oldberg. I think Rank has it. Was using the cocoa. Everybody else was using strawberries, so we don't rewrite the will. I mean, nobody rewrites the will. I mean, even if you know, we have very limited resources, so chances are where I'm fishing is going to be somewhere for Mesk or Grazi or Rank, and yeah, it's where the fishing's good's where we all migrate. We the fish may migrate, but so does we. So do we. We migrate with the fish. Wood. That's a good one. That's a good fish, brother. It's a 1.2. That's a nice fat grayling. That should fetch you some nice silver. Definitely, definitely. Oh, don't worry about donating right now. I'm just trying to build up this channel, Gus. I appreciate the money asking to donate me. All my donations and stuff were tied up on Twitch, but eventually we're gonna get this YouTube channel off the ground. I just need some more subs. No worries. Yeah. I appreciate the gesture. Maybe one day down the road, once I get monetized, then we'll put something in. I had something in Twitch, and you know, you guys watching is all I need at the moment. We'll cross talk, YouTube monetization later. We got to get another 700 12 subs. I just started out on YouTube, so we'll get there, brother. We'll get there. I can't believe you guys brought me up this close. I mean, this far already. I really can't. So good times, good times. Yeah, we'll worry about all that as we cross. When I first started the YouTube journey, I wasn't sure how it was going to end. If I was going to go back to Twitch or not, but the more and more I stay on YouTube, the more and more I actually enjoy streaming YouTube. I still never write out, about me doing a little Twitch here and there, but I think I'm pretty much going to be YouTube for the foreseeable future. I, and it's not just the Twitch platform itself, it's a lot of their policies and stuff they have going on right now that I do not agree with. Ooh, bumped my mouse and we started looking up at the sun, boys. I think my biggest problem right now is just trying to find a secondary game to play. I love fishing, but yeah, I'm used to playing like 2 games a week. Every game I've tried, I just haven't cared for. I tried that enlisted game. I didn't really care for that. I was actually going to stream that game, but as I played it, I really realized that it's not a game I'm really caring for. I can do World of Tanks, but everybody's seen that game a million times. It's kind of like this game, it's been out forever. But I do get a lot of viewership on it as well, surprisingly. So it might make its way. Or I'm just content and fishing until something new comes out. I like everything wood. I'm just looking for something new, something a little diff. FPS is all right. I have a couple FPS games, but there's just always something about there's always something about them anymore. Oh, but see that's what I thought would when everybody first started talking about this enlisted. I'm like, oh, cool, World War II, FPS. That sounds really different. I I I'll be honest, Gus, is I can't get into the hunting sims. I have um I have a couple hunting games. I'll play here and there very sparingly. In fact I got Call of the Wild still. It's installed on my computer right now. I'll play it for a little bit and then I will just stop. I'm probably looking more. Well, that's a nice one. I'm probably looking more towards like anything like an FPS, an RTS, an MMO. I've played pretty much everything. I mean, right before I fired this game back up, I was playing Iron Conflict, which is an RTS, and then I started to play World of Tanks again. But my problem with World of Tanks is, they do that times 5 weekend for experience and stuff, and it brings all the craziness out of the world. So you get like you get everybody in their tank destroyers and all just charging across an open field, fishing and hunting. Really? Hmm. I'm gonna smack the Google machine right now. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to do some looking and trying out some different things. Yeah, it is. I look I kind of like looked at it myself for a second. I'm going to continue to search while I'm at work because I work all the time pretty much anymore. So I'll continue to search for a game while I'm at work, and maybe we'll get something else. I will always be playing RF4, but I would like to play something like at least a couple days a week just to kind of break it up a little bit. I'm never going to be one of them guys that are doing like a different game every single day. I can honestly tell you, I am not that guy. I would like to be somebody that does say fishing 3 to 4 days a week and then something else as well 3 to 4 days a week. I really would, but we'll see what happens. You got some of these guys that they put out different. I don't know how they do it. They play different games every single day. And I have the Fisher and I have Fishing Planet. I do not. I'd rather not go like play RF4 and the Fishing Planet. I'd rather just stick to one fishing game, guys. So RF4 is going to be it. Now, that's not saying if there's a new fishing game, I won't try it for a little bit just to get a feel for it. But 9 times, look, RF4, I've played all the other ones, and RF4 is the one I continue to come back to. It very well could be Wood. It very well could be. I don't think the sunshine's helping my carp expedition out. I'm kind of worried about tomorrow's weather as well. But at least it'll be raining, so maybe we'll cap on to something decent. Oh, you're talking about the paid version? Is that the version you're talking about, Wolf? Oh, I think I know exactly the one you're talking about. I'm not a Fishing Planet sort of guy anyway. Yeah, no, I mean, Fishing Planet is way too arcadey for me. I did see that one that you were talking about. It's called The Fisherman. And it looks exactly like Fishing Planet, only you got to pay for it. Only you got to pay. Look, here's a game that we have a free version of this game. It's called Fishing Planet, but if you give us $40, we'll go ahead and make a slightly different variation of that game. Like we'll give you a different lake. A lot of things I didn't care for Fishing Planet besides the whole arcadey thing was the fact that when you were traveling to a specific lake, you paid travel fees in relation to how long you were going to be there. So, for instance, what I do in RF4 or even a Fisher, um, you know, a lot of times I would go to a lake, I'd do what I'm doing now, I'd go to work, and then I'd start fishing there again the next day. That don't work with Fishing Planet. You got to buy that particular permit for 2 days. It's a whole mess. Right. Well, I mean that's how it should have been in the first place, but there was a lot of look. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of fishing games I got excited for, and they just kind of petered out. Um, like the deep sea fishing games. What was that one called? The Atlantic. Fishing North Atlantic. I was thinking about that when that came out, but it was now I think it is mostly positive. But that's also like a $30-some game, but it has some really cool features to it. But unfortunately, the biggest drawback to that game is it's single player. I really like multiplayer games, and there's a lot of survival games I really enjoy as well. I was given a couple of keys back when I streamed on Twitch. I used to get given keys a lot more than I am now, but that's all right. I don't mind that. I think that there's a lot of survival games out there right now that I like, but I don't like the fact they're on 50-man public servers. If you know what I mean. So every server has its own rules, and they have their own like little things they tweak within the survival game. And it's kind of the reason why I actually didn't enjoy Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose is a really good game. I don't care for the smaller, little server size and stuff like that. I want a game where I don't have to worry about joining a selective server for this set of rules. I want to just be able to join like an FPS and say, I want to join this scenario, play. But then again, when you start talking FPSs, you run into a whole other set of problems. It's hackers. You check out Warzone anytime. I love Warzone, but the hackers in that game kind of just makes it a little, not fun to play. I used to love playing Plunder in Warzone. There was a group of us. We used to jump in and play it. I tell you, you want to hear something funny? Okay, I used to. There was a really creamy fishing game I played a long time ago. It was almost like a fishing MMO, but for whatever reason, it was fun. Uh, in fact, you used to be able to like throw your rods into the water and pull out like a shirt or pants that had plus stats on them. You used to be able to change your clothes with these different plus fishing stats on them, and you leveled up. It was you guys are gonna make me look up what game it was. I played the shit out of that game. I really don't remember what it was. It was so long ago. I want to say it wasn't the World of Fishing, but it was very, because I played the World of Fishing. It might have been very similar. It was a very long time ago. It was a couple years ago. World of Fishing was another game I played, guys. That was another fishing game I played. I mean, everybody tries to make a better game. There's only a small niche market for fishing games, and RF4 and Fishing Planet have the bulk of that niche. The Fisher and the same developer made Atomic Fishing. I mean, they have a smaller group. I like the game. It is, but it's so hard to find resources and information about that game. RF4 has a very strong community, for information. Well, let's be honest, Wood. The prices in RF4 gravitate you to spend money out of your real life pocket. Let's make no mistake about it. Fishing Planet is exactly the same way. Every fishing game is exactly the same way. Fishing Planet does it a little differently. RF4, that's why Fishing Planet has them deals where you can. I don't know if they still did, but when I used to play Fishing Planet, if you had like premium, uh, there was something to do with the travel. Uh, you didn't have to either pay for days or whatever. I can't even remember. That or it was cheaper, one or the other. No matter what fishing game you play, that's multiplayer. You're always going to have a point to where they're going to be asking you for money. Now, if you play like I do, it takes you a longer time, but you enjoy the game a little more. Well, that also they nerf stuff because people are making too much money and they're not making a whole lot from the consumer. I understand why they do it. I don't agree with it all the time, but I do understand it. I mean I have a whole video why I love and hate this game. It's a really good game. The developers are greedy as hell, but so are that one actually looked good too. I got excited for a second. But so are all the other fishing games. We're just ripping common after common. I was really hoping to get a black carp out of here or something. Hopefully tomorrow the with the clouds and the rain. Oh my god, they dropped the temperature down to 16. That is not what it just showed. Oh man. It could be a bad day. Um Old Burg's always been slow. The one I hated was when they killed the wacky rig on Donuts because Donuts used to be the first stop for you guys. That spun. I've pulled I actually pulled a couple out of here last night. I actually wanted a grass carp because I never trophied a grass carp yet, and I figured since I'm at Old Burg used to love giving me grass carp. But that's all right. I mean, I'll take commons too. These commons are starting to get a little chunky. Yeah, donuts used to be the spot where you first started to make some serious cash with your spinning setup. Yeah, I know. I ain't going down there though. I'll stay here. They were using strawberries and stuff down there as well. I'd like to get a also. I never caught a common trophy at Oldberg either. That'd be nice. Don't say. I'd have to go here. I'm missing that one. I'm missing that one. I'm missing that one. I'd like to get this one. Common carp used to be. Have I tried it? A little bit. I'm not. I wasn't a big fan of it, Wolf. I'll be. I'll just be honest. Donuts is more for spin fishing. Um, Now I know they have wild carps and stuff in there, but you know you go basically there for spin fishing, float fishing. I would probably, instead of doing that, I would go here first. And Sura isn't that great, but there we go. Who said I can't get a? Oh, hi, Mr. Black Carp. Yeah, nice wood, nice. Yeah, I'd personally probably wolf if you're that low of a level and you're just working up. I mean, Sarah has a little better couple areas than donuts. I pretty much skip Ladoga. I unless you're spin fishing, but I personally pretty much skipped it. If you're like me and love pike fishing, Ladoga is a good spot. Bottom fishing though, let's be honest, as you get higher up, you're gonna bottom fish these two right here. You're gonna bottom fish here, and then you're gonna come up here to spin fish or do some sturge fishing. A long time ago, when I was yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat. I'd probably just do exactly what I told you. What is up, Mr. Daniels? Jack Daniels in the house. An asp. Oh man. Yeah, it happens. Asps happen. It just reminded me to check to make sure I turned my ringer off. I did. Yeah, unfortunately, they keep telling me the weather's getting worse and worse tomorrow. I mean, 17 and raining, not bad, but now all of a sudden you're telling me 16 and raining. For those of you who ask me what good ill weather looks like, there you go. Where I don't even know where a good ill spot is anymore. I'll just stay here. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. I was thinking about going eel fishing, but nah. I'll just hold off. We'll just wait. More cricket. We were just talking about, maybe what other games are coming out the woodwork here, Jack. We basically hit nothing. we we haven't came up with anything good. What is up, Rank? I said that you were down this way, you Meskin, and hell, I think Grazzi was at the same spot. The only difference is them two were fishing with strawberries, and me and you are fishing with Coco. Yo, Ryan, what is going on? How are you doing? No, it's not bad, Rick. It's not bad. I mean, hasn't been great, but I mean, we haven't been too bad. Got a lot of ugh. But the temperature, the weather is not cooperating. It's kind of stinky. We'll see. We'll see. So Ryan, what's your pink salmon trophy? Nice. Nice. That ain't gonna be a good one either. Yeah. Sick. You know what I started to do last night, Ryan, after me and you talked? Like my last patrol, I basically was just right around that 7-5 hole. I just kept going right around the 7-5. I come out just a little bit towards the 12, and then I just kept circling that area, and I made a ton of silver. Appreciate you, Rec, stopping by. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, but the weather does not cooperate. Everybody, everybody should know Reckon Sir. Make sure you give him a. He makes all kind of how to get silver videos for RF4. Between him, Meskin, and my 4 out of my top 5 shared people were him, Meskin, Mista, and Grazi. Those are 4 out of my top 5 shared viewers. So I definitely always appreciate when them guys stop by. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I find that if I keep going down the 11 hole, sometimes it's actually less profitable if I just dip into the 11 hole a little bit and just kind of spin the 7-5. It's yeah, that is a nice fish. Oh, I was gonna put khakis, but yeah. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khaki. You're out fishing me now, Ryan. Oh. Yeah. That's good times. Good job. Good job. What's your secret? Ooh. See, now the rain has come. I think we're gonna start picking up. Hopefully, it picks up for the better and get rid of some of these common. That's a better looking one. That's a nice. Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for. I don't want to see them ones that I don't want any COVID carps, man. The COVID carps can stay away. The COVID carps can stay away. Oh, now how funny is that? I pinned the wrong tweet. Me and Wood first when I first fired up, I said something pog, and then I actually pinned the wrong one. That's kind of funny. I just now looked over and noticed I said pog. There, that's the one that I should have pinned. Guys, so what's everybody else play other than RF4? I'm trying to get a feel. Pretty much everybody here just basically plays RF. Pog. Yeah, Pog. We turned off the fog. I hated it. That was one of the most annoying graphics in this game was fog. Oh my god. So bad. There we go. Now they're starting to roll in. It wasn't even supposed to rain today. Oh, that's fine. I'm glad it started earlier. Glad it started. Maybe something will trigger. For Honor. Yeah, you know what? I have heard about For Honor. I might have to try that. But I think if I'm not wrong, For Honor is almost like isn't For Honor have a how long have I been playing? On and off for a year. My problem, Rec, is I play it and then I stop playing. So I do have 1977 days a game, but yeah, I play it and then I stop playing. Oh, it was free on you. Yeah, okay. Doesn't that one also have like 50-man servers? I just came back, Rec, to RF4 a couple weeks ago, I want to say. It's been a couple weeks. I don't want to burn myself out on it again. That's the main issue. When I was on Twitch, everybody, I would play RF4 7 days a week, and then it would just burn me out. I gotta have another game. I'm pretty sure you're looking for another game as well. I believe I read that. 5v5. Okay. There was actually a Civil War game I was kind of intrigued with. Yeah, I know you. Wasn't you just the one that was posted that was asking for suggestions for another game? I could have sworn I seen that in the YouTube community tab. I'm pretty sure. I'm also in the same boat. I like to play it, but I don't want to. I like to play other things as well. And so I don't really know. We could actually do a just like a fun filled like Warzone stream here and there. I like the game. I just hate all the hackers. There's a lot of hackers in that game. I don't know. I might have to go. I might have to start doing some World of Tanks stuff again, and I don't. I gotta have a little change of pace here and there. Yep, yep. There's no good games. Reckon there's no good games. I'm in the same situation you are, and I don't want to play GTA 5 either. I'm gonna say I don't want to do that one either. I like playing that on my own, but I don't want to do it on a stream. What's up, Wood? How you doing? Welcome back. I tried it. I really couldn't get into it. Basically, it's not a real multiplayer game. Yeah, I think everybody's sick of GTA 5. When you fire up a list enlisted, they ask you to choose between there's two battles that you can play in enlisted right now. And basically you have your own squad. I want to say it's more geared towards a single player person with a splash of multiplayer in it. Now, if you play it and you tell me I'm wrong, please do, and tell me how I can just go and enjoy myself in a multiplayer game of it. That's all. I because like I fired it up last night because it is free to play. It's made by Gaijin, the same people who makes War Thunder. What's up, Dijon? What is up? We're all discussing, what games other than RF4 we play or might want to play. Yes, and Reconcor is in here as well, and we're all kind of talking about the different games to play. I tried out Enlisted last night for just a little bit. Yeah, it was not bad. My biggest thing is I'm looking for a massive multiplayer wolf, and I don't believe that game kind of fits the bill. If you know what I mean. I do. I like survival. My biggest problem with survival is the 50-man servers. I mean, there are some games like DayZ. What's the other ones I have? I actually own a few. Rust, Tarkov. Um, there's a couple others I own. I'm just kind of going through my Steam catalog right now. I own Dead Side, which is also another survival game. Squad ain't too bad. I just think it would be interesting if we do something like multiplayer, and if it's either free or cheaper, that way everybody can kind of play it if they want. Tarkov is hard. Rust seemed fun and interesting. I remember when the offline crew was doing it. Squad is 50-50. Okay. Squad is 50-50. Let me look. Let me check out Squad. Hell Let Loose is a good game. I just don't like the servers I got to pick as well. That's another game that I enjoyed, but I just never got into these servers. I did see something about the Squad. I would, like I said, I would really like to fish 3-4 days a week, guys, and then really like to play something else as well for 3 to 4 days a week. There'd be like 1 or 2 days where I'd play both games. I'd play fishing like in the morning and then, FPS at night. It's just something I would like to do to break it up a little bit, but I don't want to do more than 2 games a week ever. Squad. Okay, so squad's a tactical game. Online PvP. All right, I might be able to. I'll check this. I will add this to my wish list and check it out. I will definitely do that. I know some people that play Tarkov. Actually, Undead Samurai plays Tarkov. I haven't talked to him for a while. I keep shooting him messages, so I may have upset him in a former life. It's possible. So, and anything new. I mean, I have games right now that I could play. They don't hold my attention very well. And squad seems like it might hold my attention a little bit. I'll look into it. I'm not going to drive or throw 50 bones out there for something I'm not going to an Alaskan truck simulator? Isn't that like a like the snow driver game? I tried Ark. I didn't care for Ark. Um, here's the biggest problems I have with Ark. Uh, if you play the official like servers, it's too slow, like to tame dinosaurs and stuff. If you play the player generated servers, a lot of times it's too quick. You're saying Alaskan truck simulator. Mesk plays like all them trucking simulator, or not Mesk, Mista. Mista plays all them trucking simulators. Let's see, Alaskan truck simulator. That's what I'm kind of looking at right now, boys. All right, it just says coming soon. How long has it said coming soon? It almost looks like that one snow truck simulator. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Yes, no, oh, no PVA. Yes, no, maybe so. That one, the snow one, actually intrigued me for quite a long time. Yes, he is. He is Canadian, but he loves his. He said I would be surprised at what he uploads today, so I can't wait to check out what he actually uploads today, guys. He's actually got me, and he's got me hook, line, and sinker to see what he does today. What? It's a puzzle game. Oh man. He had me. He had me. He was like, "Oh, just wait till you see tomorrow." Oh, it's a puzzle game. Oh, missed. I thought that I thought it was gonna be like because he was all like, "Wait till you see tomorrow." It's a puzzle. Oh man, that's all right. I'll still watch it. Dijon, I don't know if you know, Reconsor's also looking for something new to play as well. It's funny. I like I like everything. Puzzle games is all right. They're not fun to stream. Nobody wants to see me stream a puzzle game. It's like I had that Trader Life Simulator, you know, the one where you open a store. They gave me a code for that game to try it, and I did it on Twitch because I knew I was only going to make one video of that because you guys would not want to see me, you know, buy stuff for. Oh, that's a tench. That's a nice one too. Nice. You guys would not want to see me do the day-to-day operations of a store all the time. Or would you? Or are you guys into that? I don't know. I would think that you guys wouldn't be, but who knows? Maybe I'm just, you know, judging you. I probably wouldn't want to stock shelves on a store every single day. I mean, I could see the why people like that game. I said it was a good game. However, would I play it all the time? I'm not sure. They just came out with another game that was sort of similar to it. It's where you own your own gas station. So I couldn't do that one either, guys. Sorry. There was another game that somebody I follow plays all the time, Nemalas. I don't know if you guys really know her. I watch her all the time on YouTube as well. Now she does like a ranch simulator and also like this lumberjack game. Now I am intrigued with that a little bit. I can do horror games. I played Phasmophobia and stuff when it came out. I have also on wish list Contraband Police. Look, I'm sorry. I will play Contraband Police. I've asked them for a key numerous times, only to be turned down. Do you hear me, devs of Contraband Police? You know, how many times must I ask you for a key? In fact, I'm still on the wish list. I'm pretty sure I'm still that game is still on my to get list. Junkyard Simulator. All right, let me try Junkyard Simulator here. Actually, I don't have Contraband on my wish list. I will put that on there right now. I have it on my key site wish list. Let me look here. Junkyard Simulator. Well, some of these actually have demos. So, like Junkyard Simulator has a, or no, that was Contraband had a demo. All right, Junkyard Simulator just went to my wish list. Is that on my key site? Let me look. Let me see if I can request a key for that one as well. Nothing's more heartbreaking than them just being like, "Oh no, you're not getting a key." Bastards. Ranch Simulator did that to me. I was like, "Oh man." So Junkyard Simulator. I'm kind of flipping through everything you guys are trying to tell me here. Storage Kings. Storage Kings. Let's see what Storage Kings look like. That sounds interesting. That's another one that sounds interesting because I'm a I like to hold the storage, but these are all actually single player as well. I mean, I'll put them to the wish list, but Storage Kings. I've played similar games before on the mobile. Now there's a looks exactly like it. All right, we'll take a peek at those. What's Chop Shops? Oh my God! Look at what that's a gas station simulator, Dejan. You guys would not want me to sit there and run a gas station. If you tell me you've watched me run a gas station, I'll play the game. But I'm willing to bet nobody here wants to wants me to play that game. If they do, then I would play the Trader Life Simulator because I actually have that game. Alien Isolation Wolf. Okay. And that'll be free on Epic. I like free. I was just running through the big mega list of games that Dijon posted. Out of all of them, American. Oh, that would be good, Wolf. Would. That'd be good. Get your trophy knocked out. Heck yeah. American Motorcycle Simulator. What? You, you're killing me. That's a grayling. What is it? American what? It is. It's very hard to find a good multiplayer game. I mean, that Trader Life Simulator. I mean, I'll play it, but I mean, I didn't think you guys would be that interested in it. That's all I'm saying. Where's my horror games? You guys, you guys said, well, I mean, is that it? That's your only horror game? Alien Isolation? I don't want the, we'll try the gas situation. God. Alien Isolation, Dead War's a bit like fun for zombie shootout. You said that's on Epic. Let me get these fish in here. You guys got me looking. Look, I'm sitting here streaming RF4. You guys got me looking at all these different games. That's kind of funny. Alien Isolation. I can honestly tell you, I tried it. Losing my voice. Oh, yeah. If I'm gonna play a game like that, Wolf, I want to make a multiplayer. Look, I used to play Phasmophobia with a group of people. That was actually enjoyable for a couple matches. But then it it was so repetitive it wore itself out like really quick. Dead War. Oh, Zombie Army 4. Yeah, there's somebody Brummy actually played this for on PlayStation, I believe. But it's also single player. Hey, Brownie, yeah. Look, we play horror games. I play everything. I know you guys watch for the fishing, but I honestly play everything. I played World of Tanks. Believe it or not, like if I go into my analytics, I still get a lot of attention drawn to the World of Tank videos, and I did not make a lot of World of Tank videos. So it just goes to show. I mean, I like fishing, but there's got to be a second game. There it is. There's a fat boy. Ooh, tench! Yay! We got to find a happy medium. There's got to be a second game we can jump into and smash each other in the face. I'll be honest. I haven't used my Discord server for so long, but I really need to start using it a little more because now you got I see you guys are actually populating it. I look and it's good. It's good. Here's the funny thing. Like I created that Discord server when I was on Twitch, and I could never get anybody into it. Never get into anybody. I start streaming on YouTube. I don't even mention the Discord server, and all you guys are just pouring into my Discord server. So I will start to use it more. It's kind of funny. Uh, I used to use it for when if we ever play together, guys. If we can find like a multiplayer game, I'll be happy to join some of you guys in on Discord, and we can actually we'll do like a couple community stream nights. I have zero problem with that. So we can do that. I will definitely take stock into what you said. Yes, Wood. I do like horror games. I will. I take everything into consideration, my friend. I take everything. Look, I mean, let's be honest. I'm not saying this is like out of the question. I mean, we could do like as we grow. It's something I wanted to do for a long time, but just never thought that I would be. All my all my friends used to do it that because they were bigger streamers, but they'd have one or two games they would play, and then they had one night to where they had a community night where they just basically played games with uh, the community. So, I mean, we could try that. I didn't think think that anybody would be down. I mean, I will. You said it's free to play. I mean, I will add it to the Epic download list today and download it. Okay, okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. Yeah, it is fun. I just never thought I would be. Look, guys, you guys, I'm being straight up with you. I streamed Twitch for so long, and I had a lot of Russian fishing for people. But then every time I migrated to a different game, they would not watch me. They would, in fact, they would come in. They'd be like, "Why aren't you fishing?" and just leave. And that's why I was always scared to play other games. And then when I just said screw it, I quit playing RF4 for a while, and I just started branching out and playing other games. I lost a lot of followers playing other games on Twitch, but that's just how Twitch is. It's I got to get used to the YouTube community. You guys are a lot different than they are. There was probably only like 3 or 4 people that's come with me, and you've probably seen them in chat from time to time. Pegasus has been through stuff with me through thick and thin. He was probably on earlier and stayed silent. He does that from time to time. Semi Ori, I mean, he's from Iron Conflict. He came from Twitch. He pops in from time to time. Oh, it's only free from the 22nd to the 29th. Oh, so okay. So you're telling me I have a week to play it for free. And that's what you're telling me. Okay, I can do that. I can do at least a day or two. 22nd through the 29th. I can fire it up at the house, and if I like it, I'll just pay $40 for it. I do not mind that at whatsoever. The free ones always get more viewers, always. Do you know why free games gets more viewers? Because there's more people playing those games. Oh, I can get it for free. I'll do it. I like Epic Games. I have Epic installed on my computer. I have gotten a lot of free. I got that Jurassic Park for a long time ago, and it was really cool. So it's all good. We could try out some different things. I mean, Alien might be one of those things where I just play for an hour here and there and just put that out as a video. Like do like episodes. I don't know. Nah, I'd probably stream that. I would stream that. Why not? It's so much easier to stream. Oh my god. That look, I don't know how you guys make these videos all the time. I do not have time for all that. It is so much easier just for me to cut up a couple stream clips. Is that right? I bet. I bet. Like I downloaded. There's a couple games I streamed. Yeah, I don't like doing like the whole video thing. It's actually easier to stream and just make episodes out of your streams. It just is. There's people out there that'll stream for like 3 hours and then take that stream and break it up into 3 episodes, which is very smart. I mean, or if you want to do half-hour segments, that's 6 episodes. It's very smart. Yeah, yeah. The intros and outros, I mean, I got all that saved. So like even when I do my trophy clips, I bring in a stream, I cut out the segment I want. The intro and outro is already on there. So I just got to take the outro out and I just throw in the clip I want and then I smack the outro in afterwards. It's I got it down to a science because I don't have a lot of time, which is another reason I came to YouTube because I used to go Twitch and then I used to do clips for YouTube and it just was not working. I did not have the time to do it. So I figured if I just put everything on YouTube, it would be a lot easier. And guess what? It is. Those people do not have jobs. Those people do not have jobs. All right. Let me be straight up. All right. I have a job. I have a girlfriend who has a child. I mean, I have a life outside of here. So if any way I can cut a corner when it comes to me gaming, I do it. My life is a little busy. It's true. It's true. That or okay, I won't say that entirely. It's they hire editors. So what also happens is when these guys get really up there, they also have editors who will just take their streams and make different clips for them. And then they take a percentage on how much that video actually makes. If you know what I mean. So if you're watching stuff, people like a lot of people that are really big do this. Uh, you know, all the big Twitch streamers. I mean, if you watch like Asmon Golden, you think he handles any of his YouTube channels? No, he's got like 2, 3 editors. They basically run clips. They make clip videos and put them on his main channel, and then they just their income is based off the video's performance. That's why they do separate thumbnails and separate intros and outros. You know, they want to get the best performance out of that video because their pay is based on that. That's just how it is. Look, I have a life. I, I'm a 45-year-old with a 25-year-old girlfriend. I have things to do outside of this. Uh, and I'm terrible at editing. Just truth be told. Like, it takes me quite a while to do thumbnails and stuff. FBI, open up. Somebody's robbed. I'm just saying. I really wish I could do. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people can edit really quick. I cannot. I'm to the point now where I can actually make a trophy thumbnail in like 5 seconds. Probably takes me like 5 minutes. I've gotten pretty proficient with it. But efficiency is key with me. If I'm not very efficient at doing it, then it takes me hours, and then I get frustrated because it takes me hours, if you know what I mean. When I first started doing YouTube, it took me hours to do anything. But then I realized really quick that like once you get a streaming thumbnail, that's your streaming thumbnail for that game. So take your time, make it, and then boom, just use the same thumbnail. It's a thumbnail for your different, like your highlights and stuff that you want to be able to do really quick because, quite frankly, it's just an auxiliary video coming out. It's not like my trophy videos are not my main content of. They actually just take over the content. So, for instance, when I have a trophy black carp that's got 600 and some views, um, those highlight videos are the ones that bring the subscribers in. I make no apology. Sometimes I'll apologize. I'll be like, sorry guys, I have a life. I have to take tomorrow, and you'll hear me say it. I'll be like, I'm sorry, I got stuff going on in my life. I look, I'll apologize, but at the same time, I'm sorry, but not sorry. I'm sorry, but not sorry, Wolf. You know how it goes. What I also try to learn is I really try to get like a trophy like that you guys haven't seen before. So if I got to take a day off, there's still content that I have scheduled to go up. And that's where people start to get confused. Like I think the last time I took a day off, I put like 2 different videos. I had scheduled them like the day before to upload at specific times. They were already uploaded. And then they're all like, I thought you weren't streaming. I'm not. I'm at work. I had scheduled that stuff like the night before. What's up, Brummy? Speaking of, what did I say Brummy played? What the hell? What was that zombie game we were talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll just ship him one of Joven's spiders. That'll cure all. Oh, we were talking about a zombie game, and I told him that you was playing it. That was actually that zombie game you were playing. We were talking about other games for me to play other than fishing. We had a whole range of topics, Brum, to be honest. We have one of the bigger YouTube contributors here. for RF4. I mean, I usually have Mesk in the house. Mesk hasn't showed himself today, but Rec did, and we started talking about other games other than RF4. So Brummy also makes a lot of Fortnite videos, so you know when to get your gear as quick as humanly possible. Um, yeah, it's been really tight, man. It's been really rough. So we were talking about other games to play. We still got a lot up in the air. I'm gonna download this Alien game for free on the 22nd, Alien Isolation, and I'll probably give that a couple days worth of play. Hopefully there's enough content in there for a couple days worth of play. We're looking, Brummy. We're looking for something that that is multiplayer and that's fun. And so far, we've been striking out. I mean, you told me it was horror. Somebody told me it was horror. I didn't look into it. I just heard it's going to be free from the 22nd to the 29th. So in a couple days, I'm going to log on to Epic and just download it. And then, Brummy, I got onto a kick about roasting, 100 people, that have no lives. And everybody, just kept egging me on for that. So I kept going for like a 10-minute tirade on, people who edit and make all these videos with different thumbnails, intros, outros, every single day, have no lives. Oh, it's an FPS. Well, then I will enjoy it. I will enjoy it. I'll probably die like a hunt. Yes, Zombie Army 4. That was one of the games that was suggested. I had to add like a probably 15 games to the wish list. Well, we'll see. I mean, will I survive it? I don't know. You're telling me the game is free on the 22nd. So there you go. There's free content for you, Brummy. Alien Isolation on Epic Games is free from the 22nd to the 29th. All these guys want me to download and play it, so there you go. I'm sure your people would enjoy it too. Dying is part of life. I die and then a tree grows from my body. So the cycle of life. Just leave the bottoms out. What are you talking about? Leave the bottoms out. What do you mean? You trying to tell me to play with my pants off? uh, yes, I did. I did. Resident Evils, man. I love Resident Evils. I did. Uh, oh, I mean, you're not gonna die on a fighter plane unless you put it down. I mean, you can always eject from the fighter plane. Well, there you go. There you go. You could survive that, Wood. Many people has survived, falling from a plane. All right. So I'll be downloading Alien Isolation. You guys got to let me know on Enlisted, because I downloaded Enlisted and I think I could have sort of fun with it, but it feels more multiplayer-ish to me. That's true. That's true. It's a hellfire. You wouldn't know you got hit with a hellfire. A hellfire breaks the sound barrier. So you would actually explode before you even heard it. Don't ask me how I know that. Anyhow, I may have worked with an Apache division. It's fine. It's fine. No parachuting. Yeah, you know, you could just skip right. Aim for the water source. You could just skip like a rock. You'll be fine. I mean, yeah. If the spiders are bulletproof, Joven, then you know they're going to be the ones taking over the Earth. Think about that. Because now, Joven, you got to create bulletproof insects for them to eat. A-10s are used mostly by the Marines. I was Army. I was Army for 12 years. In fact, we used to have a guy that came in here. He was from Bosnia, and I did time in Bosnia. I was down in Tuzla for quite a while. I didn't do fixed wings. I was part of the 101st. We had the helicopters. I was with the 3rd 101st. We had Apaches. we, I don't talk about anything like I would. So yeah, it was good times. Good times. But the Hellfire missile system is is good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, brother. I don't really have the yeah, 90s and early 2000s, yep. I graduated I was in towards the end of 93, and then I got out in 2005. Well, pretty much 2006. I ain't no 70. I am 45, legit. Am I 45? Hold on, let me think about this. It's been a while since somebody actually asked me my age. What is the year? Oh yes, yes. I'm good. I'm good. I'm still 45. I graduated high school in 93 and I went straight into the military. Then when I graduated I was in Germany. I have not tried Outlast. What's going on, Aiden? How you doing, my friend? We were just talking about, all of our. We were talking about all the games we were thinking about playing. I think Brummy's 46. There you go. I'm not even the oldest one in the chat. We're talking about all the games we're thinking about playing. Then for whatever reason, these guys had me back with the dinosaurs roaming around. uh, it's all good. I didn't think. I think I knew it was going to be slow today because it was only 16 degrees. I hope it picks up a little more though. Yes, 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 yes. I remember when me and the Brontosaurus used to have to fight for the same blade of grass, but not anymore. Not anymore. we we T-Rexed his ass. Ooh, big head carp. Is that something I wouldn't mind doing at Tuba? My problem is with Tuba, if I go up to the pond, I get like 1 hour of fishing and that's it. Tuba Pond goes to crap on me really quick, guys. I don't know if it's the same for you or not. I know it's how it works for me. So when I start, I'm gonna probably start doing something. Like I said, as soon as I can latch onto something, we're gonna start playing something at least a day or two, just to give it a little test run. If it don't work for us, it don't work for us. But we're gonna try it anyway. If we're just first looking something, then it's only gonna be one video. If we intend on trying it out to make it part of our staple, we'll play it more. Oh yeah, they'll bite on that, 100%. You gotta understand when you're fishing with night crawlers, a lot of things eat night crawlers. It's kind of like when I'm fishing with this really expensive bait, mole crickets and cockchafer larvas and rhino. Everything loves to eat all that, and everything will eat all that. Yeah. If you're throwing out, expensive bait, everything comes from the woodwork to eat it. A roach will swim 10,000 miles to eat your nightcrawler. A common roach will swim 1,000 miles to get that. Yeah, you can get a pike on a nightcrawler too. You get everything you're thinking of on a nightcrawler. Yeah, I was actually, Wolf. We were talking about taking a day off. I'm just trying to debate on what's a good day to take off myself. So, so I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, obviously, but it's coming up. I'm going to be taking probably a day off, maybe Thursday. I should take the weekends off. I never have anything good happen onto me on the weekends. Yes, yes, they will definitely swim even further. Yeah, here's a fun fact. Like we're talking about streams and stuff. Saturday is my least viewed day. Saturday. I get more views on a weekday than I do on a weekend. And I'm glad you guys are actually going outside. I hope that's what that means. Yes. Yes. I really hope you guys are going outside. I got to work Saturday, so I always just stream anyway. Sunday's my day off of work. Yeah. Good. 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 I always found that like really intriguing. So I am absolutely glad to see it though. It's, but then Sunday everybody's back in the game. It's like, oh yeah, Sunday, yeah. Everybody's at church. Well, let me go watch Bav. I gotta, you know. uh, that's been my issue, Wood. It has been my issue. It has rained in real life more. I actually went out and had to mow the grass. The grass was still soaking wet the other day, just because I never get any time to do it. Anytime I'm off, it's either really cold still or just rain. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Guys, fishing's really slow. Let me go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Ugh. All right, guys. Whew. All right, let's see what we got. What did I miss? Hey, yeah, I like it when I hear people touch his grass, and not in a little, a little bit of a smoking kind of way. Yep, yep. Hey, I got you. Repair, repair, repair. That's what I do here. Oh, DeJohn crashed his motorbike. Yeah, I fully understand, guys. It's myself. I've been working a lot doing covering for some people that left our company. But in the summer I'm going to reduce my hours back again. So it's actually nice to be able to, I could do like 3 hours of streaming, and I can go screw off somewhere outside doing some stuff around the house. Or like the other day, it was nice when I come in. I mowed the grass. I took a break. I did. I had to do some outside stuff for a couple hours that morning. Had a little bit late start, but it. I got a lot accomplished outside, so that's the bonus of the day. Same with Monday. Monday, I got a lot of stuff done in the morning, and then I stream for a little bit. But it's nice. It's nice to get all that done. Kazaz, what's up? What is up, my friend? Well, we're just talking a little fishing, a little bit of life, and the usual. Fish has slowed down, so we're making up with without having content. We're just talking. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than not, Dejan. I couldn't even tell you how many times I've had more luck than brains myself. What's the midweek tournament? I never look. You'd think I'd learn to look. Standalone tournament. Then it does what? It don't make any sense. Starts at 4:16, but then you're saying that. How do you even take place in this tournament? Is it actually in the tournament? 3 days before the start of competition. So on the 19th, well, it should have already been. Oh my god! Why they don't include a link in their forum post for the specified stuff? Bike was totally destroyed. Oh man, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Like they never give you any information on this stuff. I clicked that link. I went to the web page, and it just don't tell you any specifics of it. Tells me when the registration starts is the time frame. It's going to be on the 22nd through Friday. Where do I sign up for it? How do I sign up for it? Do I? Oh my god. This is why I don't do any tournaments. 423. Here it is. I think. Oh God, they got so many Titan tournaments, weekend tournaments, midweek tournaments. Okay, so if I click this, still don't tell me. Oh dear Lord. And it never tells me. Dreams are going crazy in Old Burg. Oh my. How the hell do you do these stupid? Ladoga Lake. I really don't know. My polls have been quiet. There we go. That's why I never do these tournaments. They're so damn confusing. There we go, boys. Finally, some action. Finally. Here I am just trying to wander around looking for tourneys. Hey, what's up, Columbo? It's not too bad. It's, we're all right. It's a lot of bad, not so great, but a lot of it has to do with the weather. Well, it was cold. Like, it's just now finally getting to the point where you're going to get some nice weather. Well, semi decent weather. And so the fishing should pick up at Oldberg now. Should. Thanks. It's really weird. Like we were talking the other day, they acknowledge for like almost a week that the subs were kind of goofed. My opinion between an Imperial and C30, I'd have to go look at them. In fact, I will go look at them. I don't know much about casting reels, to be honest, Aiden. I don't own any casting reels. I'm going to own a Cardinal. In fact, I'm going to tell you which one I'm going to buy. I'm going to own a Cardinal. What kind of rod are you? What are you going to use it for, Aiden? Yeah, Brummy, I don't know about the sub count though. It's like there was a week YouTube acknowledges there was discrepancies with everybody's stuff, but they have yet to fix it. But yeah, these guys have been great. Who would have thought a fishing game? you know. So you're going for jigging, okay? And you said a C30. Actually, let's just take a quick look at, because they're casting reels. Oh, C30. I'm just okay. Let's go all then. But they put that right. Okay, maybe I just got to be here. So the C30 is a 15.5. I mean, it looks like a good reel from 54. You know, for 11 grand, who was in here told me they had an Imperial? Was that you, Dijon? Someone told me they had an Imperial and loved it. Somebody told me they had an absolutely an Imperial and loved it. And what else? A C30 and a Oh, so that was your question, that or an Imperial. Okay, so yeah, somebody told me they had an Imperial, because what I wanted to do, mine was for jigging and stuff. But here was my question I imposed. Yeah, I think someone in chat has an Imperial, because I almost bought an Imperial. To be honest, I almost bought one. But what I decided to do, because they're both really good reels. I honestly believe that. An Imperial, you're going to get, everything you're going to pay for. It's a freaking 4.5-star reel. And if I believe what I need to go to the regular reels. 13.33. See, the gear ratio is a 3.31 here. And then for the Imperial, it's a 4.41. Now, someone said an Imperial has a really, really high lock break on it. I'd have to see. Let me look and see what the lock break for the differences is for the max lock break are. Kilted. Actually, the Imperial's cheaper, and that was the one I was going to go for, but I'm going to show you also something else. I'm just taking a quick look here. Caster reels. So an Imperial has a max drag of like 98. And I'm trying to see what the C30 is. Of course it don't. Is it going to show it? I do not see what. Oh yeah, here it is. So that they're both really good. It's 109. They're showing for 109. So I mean, I think they're both really good reels. They are both really good reels. What I am going to do is this, because I wanted to do the same thing. Right. It's about a 98. It's greater than. Those are both really good reels. Probably if I was going to buy that. All right, hey, I appreciate you for hanging out, Brum. I really do, really do. Stop by anytime, brother. Imperial's really good. My thing is, if you're going to spend $9,000, here's what I'm going to do. I wanted to get a catfishing rod. I wanted a third pull for just trolling, and I also wanted I wanted a jerk rod, a catfish reel, and a third one for trolling. So this is good, but it's a 16.5. But what I'm going to get is I'm just going to come down here and grab if I can find it. I mean that's nice there, but where is the I'm overlooking it. I'm going to get a cardinal, but I can't remember where they're at now. Hold on, let me just search. I'm actually going to save up and get a cardinal. I'm going to get one of these. This is what I'm saving up for right now. It's 26. I mean, you're going to pay a lot more, but you get a hell of a lot more for lock. But if you want to stay with the lower end, you probably an Imperial would not be a bad purchase at $9,000. This Cardinal here has dual speed, which is one of the other reasons I want to buy it. Yeah, it's conventional reel. So that's the other reason I want to buy it. I'm going to drop 3 times what you're going to actually drop on that Imperial. But if I was you, just buy the Imperial. I don't think you're going to regret it. I'm almost positive you're not going to regret buying an Imperial. You're not going to get. I don't think you're going to get that big of a. Sorry, my voice. I don't think you're going to get that big of a difference from the Imperial to the C30 as what you're hoping for. I mean, you could, but I would get the Imperial. Me, I'm just instead of upgrading because I know what I want to use it for. There's 3 things I want to use it for: jerkbait rod, my third pull on the back of a boat, and also catfishing. So I know I'm going to get a lot more use out of mine. Well, there you go. Wolfie has one. I knew there was people here that had them. And owning 2 Imperials ain't a bad option. But for me, I'm just gonna stick with like running 2 Tagars off the back end for quite a while. And then when I do go for catfish with the jig and all, I'm gonna be using my Cardinal. Oh, you don't have it. I knew there was. Well, you got more knowledge of it than I do because I don't own any. I'm gonna own the Cardinal, and that's what I'm gonna have because I don't want to double buy. I don't want to buy an Imperial only to save up for a Cardinal later. Hey, it's all about what you want to do to have fun, Columbo. I'll be honest with you. I know when I catfish, I'm going to be doing a lot of, just me with a rod hanging out the boat, doing probably a little jig. And, all right, brother. Yeah, And the Cardinal's going to fit me a lot better than me throwing 2 Imperial rods on. Oh yeah, you're good. I probably ain't gonna have that much silver, but I'll probably check it out here in about another 40 minutes or so. I'll probably just do a silver, see how much. I could have checked it when I was up there, but keep in mind we had 2 really slow days because because of the weather. Today it does seem like it's a little more active. What did Kevin grab? Wow. Yeah, it is kind of pricey. That's why a lot of us run 3 pulls. I'll be honest. Whenever you're doing like 3 pulls for bottom fishing, you can generally make some cash. Or if you troll with 2 pulls, it makes for some better. Oh, hey, what's going on, JSG? Yeah, we're just chilling. Weather has not been our friend here at Old Burg today. This has been the warmest day. We were fighting like 16-degree weather. It was pretty terrible at the very beginning. We basically for 2 hours have been talking about other games and stuff, and life experiences, stuff like that. Do I think an 8,000 spool with a 23-kilogram break would be okay for sturge? Um, what kind of reel and what are you talking about? Sturge fishing at? I'm just curious. What kind of reel? A 23-kilogram reel? You're gonna and it depends on where you're fishing. Keep that in mind as well. Are you talking about going sturge fishing in Tuba? Or are you talking about going for eastern Siberian sturge in Tunguska? You doing some Sura sturge fishing? Beluga? Are you in? Oh, at Tuba? Um, you could probably get away with it. Are you going to be in? Are you fishing in the river? I assume you're going to be down by the toenail at the river. That's a little chunk. Come on. Yeah. I caught my bastard sturge where they generally get where they were at Bellows. Yeah, I think you'll be all right. I mean, what's worse going to happen, Wolf? You got an alt F4. I don't think you're going to hook into something huge right off the bat. What are you going to use as bait? Like some cockchafer larvas or something? Mole crickets? Oh, damn. I'm almost up to 100 of those. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Peggy gave me like 20 each of these yesterday. I was like, how did I get 24? Yeah, Peggy gave me like 20 of each. Oh, wait. You're thinking about buying 2 of those instead of 1 Tagara? Yeah, I would not recommend that then. Look, if you're trying to tell me you're going to buy 2 reels in place of a Tagara, I mean, I don't know if I would do that. I would definitely. I don't know anything. I don't know about the. I have questions about them reels. Every time I've asked about them reels, no one can give me any information. Yes, I do use night crawlers. Bloodworms I use when I'm float fishing, which I don't do a lot. Bloodworms and maggots I generally use when I'm flow fishing. Potatoes, not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. I mean, I could actually use a potato right here in this spot and still catch carp. But I have Cocos just as an experimental thing. That's my problem, Wolf. And every time you ask somebody about the reels, nobody ever bought one. But oh, there's a nice little black. But yeah, you can use it. I would definitely you can use a potato for carp all the time. To be honest with you, Columbo. What is up, Melon? What is up? Oh, we're just discussing life and reels. I never bought one. I don't know anybody that owns one, DeJohn, and that is truly the problem. What I can tell you is I don't know if I would do that. After owning a Tagara, I would rather have one Tagara than two reels that I would regret. What do you mean saving 40K? Yeah, but if you buy one Tagara and then you'd have one Tagara, two calibers. I mean, if you could do it and if it works for you, but the problem is in the back of your mind, you're always going to say, I bought two of these reels and I could have had a Tagara. In the back of your mind, you're always going to say that. In the back of your mind, you're always going to say that. What is all right? Well, let's play this game. I don't. I have Kilted Jock sheet still up, so let me take a quick glance at a bestia. I mean, max drag on a Tagara is 54, almost 55. It does a 471 ratio. Line length's 208. Bestia. Oh man, you get a lot less line. You get a lot less line on a bestia. The max drag isn't bad though. I will say that. But you are at 0.42 millimeters on a Tagara gets you 208. At 0.42 on a bestia gets you 163. That's a pretty significant difference. That's a pretty significant spool size difference, if that is correct. I got 3 fish on. It's fine. But I have a Tagara. I have 3 Tagaras. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just blown away at the spool size difference. To be honest. That's a for instance, if you ever wanted to overload, not saying that you would, I mean, my reel, I got 39 kilogram reel, and I could put 318 on it. However, what's up, Mesk? We were just talking about you earlier. You missed it. Actually, maybe Mesk can answer that better than I can. Mesk, we were actually Reconcor was in here, and we were talking about different games to play other than RF4. It was kind of a funny and good conversation at the same time. I thought you would enjoy it because I would do. I told you the other day, Wood, as a person who owns an alpha, not saying that one is that much greater than the other. I would buy a caliber just for spool size. I mean, I'm in the same boat as. Look, I'm in the same boat as Mesk. I own an alpha. I own an alpha. My old lady has a Narga, but in reality, she should have got a caliber for spool size. Spool. The main difference is spool size. Do you know anything about the bestie Mesk? My biggest problem, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. Mess. So maybe you can help me, or maybe you can tell him to buy it. So, Dijon was talking about the best. He wanted it, yeah, and I think you were going to regret doing what you were just talking about. So instead of buying one Tagara, he wants to buy two besties or whatever the name is, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. The gold 80s? No, I have gold 60s, and they're crap because of the spool size. Gold 80s are. Here's how I would rate. If you want me to sort of rate, and this is not putting any of them down, the gold 80s would be at the bottom. The alpha would be just over them. The Narga would be just over them, and the caliber would probably come out ahead, just because of spool size. Just the biggest jump from a caliber from an alpha to a caliber to a Narga is 100% spool size. Yeah, well, the thing is, you can buy two for one, and I tried to say that this, if you're looking at the spool size of the Bestia, I think that's how you say it. It is significant. It is a bit smaller than a Tagara. It is a good bit smaller. Yes, and a caliber is 15.5, and an alpha is, and Nargas are 14.5, and the gold 80s are 14, I believe. If I remember that 100% correct. In fact, I could tell you. Look at my trunk too. Oh, you dirty. What'd you get? If it's an Elma, I'd be so. I'm gonna fly over and give you a hug if it's an Elma. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice Arctic as well. That's a fat grayling. Holy cow. Which one'd you get? The Eastern or the Arctic? They're both nice. Croatia. Yeah. Yeah, Well, Mesk has the when you have money like Mesk, he's got three Vengas, three TIs. They're both nice fish. I mean, both of them. I am quite happy with my Tagars. I am really looking forward to moving into a casting reel so I can do like the jerk bake rod and or the jerk rod, the like I said, and the cat fishing. I think it's going to be fun. Oh, you bought a rod for 800 silver? What? What'd you buy? What'd you buy? Nah. And it's a damn shame. Not only can you not refund it, you can't give it to anybody who might actually be able to use it. And that's the damn shame of it all. Was the max drag? Hold on. Let me find out. I got guys. You can also use this kilted jock sheet. That's all I use. It don't even have it either. I don't have it either. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't know what the max drag is. Yeah, I wish they would allow us to actually give up stuff that we bought by accident to somebody else. I really really do. Well, at least the weather starts slowly coming back to us. Slowly. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go above, but anything express fishing, I'm hesitant to say any sort of number because the express fishing stuff is entirely like garbage. Yeah, express fishing is. I've always been scared of express. It wears so quick. Um, it's just it's cheap, but there's a reason it's cheap. Uh, but it's all good. Uh, Maybe. Um, I just speaking from experience. I really look. You're looking at three Tagaras. The best investment I have ever made. I have stated that repeatedly. The best investment I have ever made. I do not own a Venga, so I couldn't tell you if that'll be the next big investment, but best investment. But I could tell you the best investment I have made thus far in my fishing career, has been a Tagara. And if you're asking me if I could, if I would ever, now that I've owned a Tagara, buy two rods instead of one Tagara, there's no way I would do it. I would just do the grind like, look, I had them stupid Mare Tridents, and I could have almost bought, at the time, I think they were like 6,000 a piece, so that's almost 18,000. I could have almost bought a Tagara with one of those, and I regret every minute that I did not buy a one Tagara over them 3 reels. Because where are you fishing? What level are you? I know you bounce around, Wolf. Can you get to Tunguska yet? Can you get to Amber yet? I mean, in all honesty, if you are grinding silver and you have all this unlocked here, there's no reason to deviate from these 3 maps. And Mesk will tell you, if you are just about not having fun in the game, and if you are just about grinding silver, you're not coming off of these 3 maps. Well, that if you're saying that every map dies, Tuba dies for me in an hour, yes. Amber has been a lot of miss, but Amber these days here look really good for Amber. Tunguska, I mean, this is going to be absolutely horrid. But anytime 16, 15, and below in Tunguska, you're always going to make silver. You're always going to make 300 plus silver in Tunguska. There's not a day that goes by you're not going to make money in Tunguska. I don't care if you're spin fishing, if you're trolling, if you're float fishing. There's 101 ways to make money in Tunguska. Unless, of course, you're here for these days, or not these days, but the Bear Lake was really hot there for a while, but we all knew that that was going to die. Volkov is so hit or miss. All these lakes are so hit or miss. Amber Lake, like you said, it'll be good for an hour, maybe 2, and then it'll die. Tuba's the same way. I fish Tuba Pond and do really well for an hour or 2, and then it dies. But I can go to Tunguska, and I can, as long as it's 16 degrees or below, I can make money. The ideal weather, everybody has different ideal weathers. Oh, Peg. Oh, if I wouldn't have to work, Peg, I would join you, my friend. I would join you. And hi, I seen you. You didn't think I seen you? I seen you in here. You ain't gonna lie. I caught you. Yeah. I mean, you guys know how much silver I had, and I spent a lot on lures. But since I haven't been on lures, I mean, I'm over 10 grand already. And I haven't even played that much. I only play here and there. For 95% of my gameplay, you guys actually see. A caliber is not 5.8 silver, it's 2.8. A caliber is 2.8 silver. Oh, caliber. I gotcha. That's the 17 point. You want the 15.5K. Yes, you want the 15.5K G Sorry. Um, that's up to you on what you want to do next, JS. I'll be honest with you. If you really want to spin fish, buy the spin fishing set. If you really like to do bottom fishing, then I suggest you go ahead and buy your third carp rod set and do bottom fishing. It's all on how you fish. Don't ever let people tell you, you know, if 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 you wanna use a set, then by all means. Hold on, hold on. What do you mean 3.1? Now look, I left my poles. I'm running up there. So it's 2.8. It's 2.8K for the 15.5 caliber. Oh, you don't buy it at Balea. Don't buy that at Balea. Yeah, Balea is a ton of expensive. Anytime you got to buy stuff, guys, either go to Winding. It's free to travel to Winding. Look, here's where you need to look to buy stuff. Winding is almost always sold out of stuff, but it is free to travel, so it's a good resource. Volkov, Tunguska, those are your three outlets to buy stuff. That is the cheapest you're going to get it for sure. Don't ever buy stuff outside of Winding, Tunguska, or Volkov, or you're going to overpay for it all. That's why. Even here at Oldberg, if I look for it, it's going to be more expensive. I mean, look, here's your Alpha, and they're out of stock. But that's your cheapest reel. Here's a gold Siberia. Oh, we were talking about out of stock. Narga, it's going to be the same. It's going to be out of stock. But outside of them three, how much money do I have? Yeah, them you got. It's Winding, Volkov, and Tunguska is the. Oh, that ain't bad. That's better than what I actually thought. Is where you want to buy your stuff. Where am I at? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. It is always. I could, but they're probably going to be out of stock. Wolf. I'll run it. Oldberg's expensive as well. Oh yeah, no, it's huge. It's a huge deal, Wood. Anytime you buy a reel or rod, I recommend checking Winding first because it's free travel. 90% of the stuff I buy is either Volkov or Tunguska. No, no, it's a lot more than that. No, it's a lot. I mean, it is a lot. Look, there's my mares. Ooh, ooh, really? What? When I bought them, I thought I overpaid at 6,500. Woof, woof. There's no way I would spend that kind of cash. They're junk reel. I have three of them. Out of stock for the Tagaras. And here's the best. They're going to be out of stock for the 24s. Yeah, anytime, Wood, that you're going to spend more than, say, a couple hundred silver, if you're at Balea, just go to Volk. I'd say Volkov or Tunguska. Winding River's also sold out of a lot of stuff, but Volkov usually or Tunguska almost always have it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Balea is expensive as well, though. In all fairness, Balea is just crazy money. It is ridiculous. I remember being at Belay a couple of times and was just like, nope. I actually traveled out of Belay to go buy something and it came back to Belay. It was still cheaper. So, yep, there's that. Shopping 101, guys. Shopping 101. Well, Corey's expensive to travel to begin with. It's another reason I try to tell people not to go to Corey. I mean, a lot of you new guys don't want to spend 20, what is it, like 25 silver just to go there and it be dead. That's a lot of fishing to do when it's dead. So yeah, lesson number one, guys. Always travel to some place that's cheaper, brothers. Always travel to some place that's cheaper. I'm at 70 fish right now. We ain't doing too bad. We'll wrap up here pretty soon. I need to get some grub, get a shower before work. One day I'm also going to get a shave and a haircut to rejoin the civilized world, but I don't think that's going to happen this week. Yeah. I generally try to repair at Volkov. If I can't repair at Volkov, I like to repair at Tunguska. A lot of times I'm at Tunguska anyway, so I don't have the new stuff. No, I had stuff that maybe. Hold on, let me look. Let's see if I called it something else. This is just a standard one. It's crap. You don't want that. Hold on. I used to a long time ago. Hold on, let me look here. I may have gave away all mine, but I may have the recipe still in here. Ibrim mix. This is an older recipe, but it might work. As you could tell, I used to use, the balls with it. That's what worked last time I went Ibriming. It tells you how long it's been since I Ibrim. That's not a PVA mix, it's a ground bait mix. But it'll still work. Yeah, I'd say try. That's a really old recipe though. In fact, let me look real quick, Ryan, and see if I have anything different. I got to go through my recipes, guys. I got some stuff here that's the old green pea. Yeah, I don't have anything else in here saved. Insect ground bait. The missus used to love this for whatever reason. I don't know why. She used to fish down at Donuts all the time with it. That's a nice grass. We'll give her a couple more minutes, guys, and then we'll wrap her. I don't know if anybody's fishing bear or not. I haven't seen anybody really. Frame-sided carp, well, that's amber. So cabins at amber. Big head carp. Rick's at tuba. Pond, probably. Common carp could be any. Oh, we already said he was at amber. Fully loaded might. Dijon, where are you at? You at bear? Dijon might be at bear. Bench. And Ryan will be at nice pegs grabbing pike 8.2. He's at Ladoga. Ryan will be at Tunguska because I have a feeling that since Ryan's got a taste of Tunguska, he won't be leaving except for maybe to Ebream. It's tough to leave Tunguska when you're ripping them out, ain't it? You were there. You were actually there. Yeah. You were there last night. I do it. But usually when people start popping that silver grind, man. All right, brother. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm going to probably be wrapping this up anyway. We know I got a little over 500 silver. I know that. It wasn't that great. However, I will say it wasn't that bad either. Keep it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Keep in mind we had a lot of the days were really cold. It is now going to start being primed up for Oldberg, the 19s and stuff, 20. This 15 will be a little cold for Oldberg, but yeah, we made some decent cash. Oh yeah, an hour and a half. That's pretty decent. Yeah. Bear Lake still putting out. That's awesome to hear. Awesome. I mean, I think next time I troll Tunguska, I'm just going to be trolling a 7-5 hole. All right, see ya. Catch you tomorrow, brother. Enjoy your coffee. I'm going to get off here soon, and actually, I'm going to get off right now. I'm going to go sell up, and I'm going to get something to eat. Real life myself. I gotta get a nice hot shower before work, and then do that whole work thing. But nobody wants to work. Who wants to work? Nobody does. And I don't know where I'm going to fish tomorrow. We'll check out what's going on and what weather. I know I said Oldberg today, so I just went ahead with Oldberg. That is why I just, regardless of weather, I came here. Because, quite frankly, I miss Oldberg every once in a while. This Oldberg had a lot of hope and memories for me. Fished a lot of gibbles out of here. All right, so nothing in the cafe, guys. So our little experience here was for 544. Not the greatest, but hey, not the greatest. Still not bad. Still not bad. Trolling isn't though. Really? What's the I'll be honest, Mesk, I had a problem. I was trolling up the 11 like I normally do last night. I switched to the 7.5 and just came out a little bit of the 7.5 to the 12. And I just did really small circles, and I yanked out a ton of cash yesterday. Ton of cash. Trolling just that little area. I'm going to try Ladoga. I like to fish pike at Ladoga. Me and Ladoga don't get along. It's just a love-hate relationship. I will try it, though. I will try it. I will go up there and maybe try some pike fishing. Because that's all I can really catch in Ladoga. You can now bait fish for different... the E-bream for tongue. Yeah, Hulk's put those out somewhere up here. I probably don't have it anymore. I don't. Hulk has them. I think. But yeah, I mean, good times. Oh, here, I'll pull out this whatever fish this is, and I'll cash it in tomorrow. Oof. Don't know where we'll end up. Ladoga's always love-hate for me. Well, that was actually worth me coming back to get. If I look at my map, there's a couple of sites that really hate me. Balea, I don't do bad at. I just don't make a lot of silver there. Corey is another one. I really don't like to fish there unless it's really cold and the sun's out. That's when I get the best for Corey. Bear Lake, well, it's hit or miss, but it's been really good lately, so I fished the crap out of it. Full Cough has not been that great for me the last couple times I fished it. Donuts, we went there the other day. Wasn't that great for my wacky rig adventure. Sura, we also share a love-hate relationship, same as Ladoga. I don't even know what temperature is good for Ladoga. Amber, when Amber's hot, you're going to make a lot of money at Amber. Octuba is 33, usually 33, 34 with sun, and I'm cranking stuff out in Octuba. And Tunguska, as long as it's like 16 degrees or below, I usually do all right. I'm not sure what poor Mesk's going to do when it starts popping 20s. He's probably going to move. But yeah, that sucks. So either way, guys, I'm not sure where I will be at tomorrow, wherever the weather's nice, and I will plan for Ladoga sooner than later. We'll do some pike fishing. I'm almost at 11, and then once I do have it saved up for a true jerk rod, I will guarantee we will go back to Ladoga, and I will do some pike fishing with an actual jerk rod. It'll make for a lot better stream for fishing pike. But guys, once again, I'm out of here today. I will see you guys at some point tomorrow, probably same time, same place, same bat channel. I appreciate everybody for smacking that subscribe button, and let's just do it again. We'll discuss a little more about maybe another game coming into the mix as we did today. I'll keep bouncing ideas off of you guys, because you guys are definitely, I definitely don't want you guys not be involved. You guys have been here with me through thick and thin, and I definitely appreciate it. I get it. I do get it occasionally for streams. It's fine. I take it all. I take it all. I will take it all. Actually, I got 3. I started with 228. I'm at 231. So I got 3. So I appreciate everybody for subbing to me. today, and I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow and in the future. Peace.